Chapter 11. Mama sat in the living room and rocked, and I sat on the floor beside her. There was no fire going, as it was a warm spring evening. Nana Murdy had finished the dishes and went to her room. Mama looked at me and said, "Do you have any homework?" I replied, "Yeah, but I already finished it." Mama continued to rock in rhythm. There was silence for a little while. I spoke up. "Mama, I'm actually starting to like it here a little bit. Baton is a nice place." "I'm glad to hear that, Eb. School is almost out, and I bet you'll like it here even more in your summer vacation. You and old Holling will probably find plenty to do. I'm glad you found such a good friend." I agreed. "Yeah, I never thought much about summer vacation. It'll be fun, and Holling is a good friend. You know, Mama, we're all doing something to help take the place of the men who are away at war. I'm helping at school. You're working full time at the hosiery mill. Nana Murdy is like a housewife and another parent for me. It just seems like there should be something for Holland to do, too." Mama smiled. "Eb, Holling is doing something. He's doing something very important." I paused and thought for a moment. Then I nodded and smiled at Mama. "Mama, I think I want to stay in Baton. Do you think Papa might want to stay here after he comes home?" Mama replied, "I don't know. He did mention that more jobs are here in Caldwell County. The problem is that he may not want to live here. Nana Murdy sold off most of her land after your grandpa died. Your father likes land and elbow room. He needs it. He loves having cattle and crops. The more food he can grow on his own, the better he likes it. He'd love to have steady work and a good home with land. There's plenty of steady work here in Caldwell County, but his land and home are back in Madison County." I said, "Yeah, I wish Nana would have kept her land, Mama. Is Papa a good farmer?" "Yes, Eb, he's a good farmer and a good worker, and he's smart. He had some of the best grades in school, and he's a gentleman, just like you." Mama broke down a little and shed a few tears. "Mama, I'm sorry for talking about Papa." Mama gently smiled. "There's nothing to be sorry for. Talk about your father whenever you want to. If I cry, then it's okay. It's not your fault." I asked, "Mama, does Nana Murdy like Papa?" "Yes, she does," said Mama. "When I told her that your father asked me to marry him, she let out a happy yell. Mama, he was way up in Madison County. How'd he find you?" Mama replied, "He worked Saturdays down here one summer. He helped cut timber on the land that your Nana Murdy sold. The man who bought the land brought a small crew down here every Saturday morning. Sometimes they'd come down on Friday morning and work 2 days. Your Nana Murdy and I would serve the men lunch and supper, and the new landowner gave us a little money. I had an eye for your father right away, and he had an eye for me." I smiled. "Mama, now I'm glad that Nana Murdy sold the land." Mama wiped a tear and said, "Me too, Eb. Mama, do we have a deck of cards in this house?" "Yes, we do, Eb." "Mama, can we play poker?" Mama laughed. "We sure can."